What's going on, YouTube? R to the double E dash to the Z-O-N coming at you once again. I'm making a video. It's been a little while, not too long, but you know, it has been sometimes since I made a video. This video is basically gonna be my thoughts on the ever popular growing topic of virtual reality. Coming off, you know, what's going on with the Oculus Rift, and then now Sony revealing Project Morpheus. Rumors that Xbox is also working on a VR headset. And also my quick comments before I get into my quick comments on the developers for Batman Arkham Knight finally coming out and stating why the game's not coming to Wii U. And the developer said, "Well, the tech isn't really up to the game, up to what we want to do gameplay wise." Y'all know. See, that's a nice roundabout way of saying that the system is not powerful enough to do what they want to do as far as their design of the game. That's a load of crap, okay? Because I've seen trailers, I've seen the screenshots. It looks better than Arkham Origins, but not much, okay? It's nothing out of this world. It's nothing that the Wii U can't do. Especially when you look at side-by-side comparisons of Call of Duty or Assassin's Creed 4 on PS4 and on Wii U. There's very slight differences. The main differences being better lighting effects on the PS4 and a slight edge in clarity. Other than that, the games look pretty much identical. So, this whole saying that the technology is not up to what they want to do gameplay-wise, it's saying that the system's not powerful enough, and it's also saying that they want to do some innovative gameplay that the Wii U is not able to do, when the Wii U is the most innovative system out of the three on the market. I'm sorry, that's not opinion, that is a fact. When you look at the fact that the controller itself has more innovation in the controller and in the way it interfaces with the game and the TV and all that, than the other two systems combined. So that's my 2 cents on that. It's a shame because I would have liked to play the game. Maybe when I get a PS4, I may get it for that. Probably not, because I'm not getting a PS4 anytime soon. There's not really anything on there that gets my attention yet. Infamous Second Son looks very good, but that's not enough for me as of yet. I need a lot more. You know what I'm saying? When I look at my Wii U, I got a huge backlog of games right now that I'm getting into, and I'm enjoying the hell out of the console. So anyways, that's that. Going on to the discussion on virtual reality, man. This is a hot topic button right now. For me, I will tell you right now. I have mixed emotions about it. Mainly, I'm kind of thrilled about it because I've always wanted, you know, virtual reality to be a part of gaming. I mean, I've wanted that since I was in middle school. What more thrill could there be than putting something over your eyes that blocks out all your peripheral vision of the outside world and immerses you 110% in the world that you're playing? That has always been a dream to me. I've always wanted to try that. I think it could be a big thing. There are some doubts, though. There are some worries. I mean, there's got to be health issues because I don't see how, you know, having lights and having a, you know, screen that close to your eye, especially a 1080p screen like they're talking about for Project Morpheus and for Oculus Rift, I don't see how that could be good for your eyes. I don't see how that could be good for your vision, and I could see some very bad long-term effects coming from that. But in a nutshell, I think it's you know, as far as the gaming element of it goes, I think it's awesome if they can find a way to take away those health risks and really go balls to the wall, full force, dive headfirst into this. I would love it, man. And here's the real interesting part for me. I think Nintendo should be the one that brought this to the table, not Oculus, you know, for PCs, and not Sony. You know, no disrespect to them, I'm glad they did it. But to me, it seems like Nintendo is the one that's more suited for something like this. Because first and foremost, you gotta understand, when you look at the history of gaming, Nintendo has always been the one to innovate, to go first. Not always, but 90% of the time, they're almost always the one that brings the new leap in gaming forward to the consumer. And the other companies usually jump on board and make their own variations of Nintendo's own idea, or you know, or their Nintendo's own strategy. So it's very weird to me that Nintendo hasn't come out and even discussed this. And then the other thing about it is that when I think about virtual reality, you know, you got this thing on your head, all right? So you are visually, all you see is this world. And no matter where you look, it moves in sync. So there is some motion control to it. Wiimote Nunchuck, hello. This is why I think Nintendo will be perfect for this, because you're gonna need some kind of controls in your hands to actually interact with this world that you're looking at. So you got the whole visual display and motion controls as far as your point of view here on your head. But you don't have any control over the game unless you have some kind of controls in your hands. And the ones that would fit most with this kind of technology, this kind of setup, would be a Wiimote and Nunchuck. Both have independent accelerometers and motion detectors inside them. They will be perfect for manipulating your arms and your weapons and your items and whatever it is that your character's holding within that world. So I don't understand why Nintendo hasn't jumped on board on this and try to do it. Well, maybe Nintendo has looked at it and has basically come to the same conclusion that I have, as far as there's some real health issues here. This is going to be very damaging to the eyes of consumers. It's not something that's going to succeed, because it's not something that gamers, hardcore gamers, are going to be able to play for many hours at a time. Maybe they saw that and said, you know what, it's not even worth touching right now. Or maybe they're looking into it and trying to see if they can find a way around that. I don't know. But all I do know is that it would be so freaking amazing to put on a Nintendo headset and be in virtual reality, be virtually inserted into Hyrule Field in the Legend of Zelda universe, and literally walk throughout that field through that headset, and with your Wiimote Nunchuck, that's your sword and your shield, and have it as a virtual reality game. That would be so freaking amazing that I would pay more than I even pay for the Wii U console just to have that, even if it's just a peripheral that's only going to be used by certain games. It would be amazing to put that on and be in the Mushroom Kingdom, or put that on and be, holding onto the bars of a hand glider in the very next Pilotwings, and be surrounded by the mountains and up in the sky and all that, and see that. It would be so awesome, man, to make a new Endless Ocean 3, and put it on the Wii U using this virtual reality headset, or on the next Nintendo system, or whatever it is, and be literally immersed beneath the waves and see the creatures swimming right by you and all that. That'd be awesome, man. And with the Wiimote and Nunchuck, I believe that Nintendo has the best setup to support this. And if the Wiimote and Nunchuck aren't up to date technologically, make a Wiimote 2.0, a Nunchuck 2.0. Make a new Wiimote Nunchuck that will go hand in hand with this, and that would be the perfect gaming setup if we're talking virtual reality. And Nintendo has the franchises and the characters to pull this off better than anyone else. I mean, Sony's going to do some amazing stuff, don't get me wrong. Microsoft, I'm sure they'll do some pretty cool stuff also. The Oculus Rift looks awesome. But to be able, like I said, to put a headset on and be immersed in virtual reality in these locales, the Hyrule Field, the Hyrule Castle, the Mushroom Kingdom, the Dolphin Park and Wave Race, hang gliding, like I said, in Pilotwings, aboard the Great Fox and Star Fox, walking throughout the halls, the corridors, and all that of the Great Fox, getting ready to jump into an R-Wing and go into battle, or F-Zero in the cockpit of the racers. This could all be done in virtual reality on a Nintendo system with the Wiimote Nunchuck as your controls. This would be amazing, dude. Excuse me. So yeah, man, those are my thoughts. I think Nintendo should really jump on board on this and really see if there is a way to make this possible, and just make it better, man. Nintendo's always been the one to innovate, and people always copy Nintendo. Well, here's one thing. This is one thing that Nintendo didn't bring to the table. So I say to Nintendo, there's nothing wrong, especially for one time in history. Copy them. Take what they're doing and make it better. Because this could revolutionize gaming if it works. You know what I'm saying? So those are my thoughts as far as the virtual reality goes. Like I said, man, Wiimote and Nunchuck with that would just be freaking wow, dude. To be put, and it wouldn't just have to be games, because you know how Nintendo's all out of the box. I mean, you could just have a game that's called Vacation, and literally you can go to tropical beaches on the coast of Hawaii and just be walking around on the sand and seeing, the dolphins jump in the water and go scuba diving and go mountain climbing and whatever. And it would be like you're there. You know what I'm saying? And those are non-games, but they would still be sold as games. I mean, Nintendo can make a killing there, man. So, I don't know, man. That's what I think. As far as, what I'm playing and what I'm up to right now, as I told you in my last video, I'm very into the original Wii right now. I actually am waiting to receive, hopefully today if not tomorrow, 2 new games for the Wii that I got off Amazon. Basically 2 games that I've always wanted. For one, I never got to play Cursed Mountain, horror survival game for the Wii, and where you're looking for your missing brother who vanished when he was mountain climbing in the Himalayas, and deals with these ghosts and monk temples and all that. It looks really good. Saw a couple reviews for it. I always wanted to play it back in the day, and never got not even to play it. And another one that I did play that I always wanted, I could never find it. After I rented it once, I could never find it again. Victorious Boxers Revolution. It's a Japanese boxing game, has an anime art style, beautiful game to look at. Awesome motion controls. It is what Wii Sports Boxing should have been. Fast and furious, registers every punch that you do. I mean, it looks awesome, man. So I'm waiting for those to come in the mail. But I'm also jumped back into the Wii U. I started over another file. This time on medium because the first time I beat it on easy. Now on medium it's significantly harder. The Wonderful 101. Wow. I'm still in love with that game. It's just the frantic action, the look of the game, the quality of that game. I mean, the game just screams quality in its presentation, its colors, the design of the characters, the clarity, the picture, the controls. Everything is flawless. I'm also playing a lot of Batman Arkham Origins, trying to finally get through that story and beat it. Got further yesterday and the day before. I just finished a boss fight with Firefly, which is epic. Too easy, but epic. It's one of those cases where third parties tend to do that a lot. You got these big, grand, epic-looking boss fights, but they're gameplay-wise they're shallow and easy. So, anyways, what else? Batman Arkham Origins. Been playing some Call of Duty Ghosts. Finally got to update it and get that free DLC map, Freefall, that they gave us Wii U owners out of mercy. I've just been enjoying it, man. The Wii U is off the chain, man. I'm in that Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Batman Arkham Origins. I gotta jump back into Assassin's Creed 4. I haven't beat that yet. There's just so much to play on Wii U right now that it's hard to keep up, man. But anyways, man, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. My thoughts on the whole virtual reality situation. My thoughts on the BS excuse that the Batman Arkham Knight developers gave for not putting the game on Wii U. Bite me. And that's it, man. God bless y'all. Stay gaming. Cannot wait till Mario Kart 8. Y'all see y'all online. Peace.